Thank you for inviting me this conference. Okay, it's a homotopy 3 sphere. It's a smooth 3-manifold homotopy equivalent to the 3 sphere. The classical Poincaré conjecture is every homotopy 3 sphere M is diffeomorphic to 3 sphere. As you know, the classical Poincaré conjecture is solved by Perelman by solving positively Thurston's program on geometrization of 3 manifolds. So, okay, in this talk, a new confirmation of this result is given by combining Bing's old result on this conjecture with smooth unknotting conjecture for an S2 link and smooth 4-dimensional Poincaré conjecture. So let me explain the precisely smooth unknotting conjecture and smooth 4-dimensional Poincaré conjecture. Okay, let F be a smooth surface link with complement Fi in the 4th sphere. The fundamental group of surface link is a meridian-based free group if the fundamental group is a free group with a basis represented by a meridian system of Fi with some base point. The smooth surface link F is a trivial surface link if the components Fi bound disjoint handle bodies smoothly embedded in 4th sphere. So the smooth unknotting conjecture is every smooth surface link F in 4th sphere with a meridian-based free fundamental group is a trivial surface link. This conjecture is some positive proof is claimed by myself, but today is just to assume this conjecture. And homotopy 4th sphere is a smooth 4-manifold X homotopy equivalent to the 4th sphere. So smooth 4-dimensional Poincaré conjecture is every 4-dimensional smooth homotopy 4th sphere X is diffeomorphic to S4. Also, some positive proof is claimed by myself, very related things. So the Bing cell is a homotopy 3 sphere M is diffeomorphic to the 3 sphere if for every knot K in M, there is a 3 ball in M containing the knot K. The proof in the following Bing's papers. Okay. The main purpose of this talk is to prove the following key lemma is for every knot in any homotopy 3 sphere M, there is a 3 ball in M containing the knot K. So today, outline of the proof of key lemma is the first step. It's by smooth 4-dimensional Poincaré conjecture shows that Archin's spinning construction of every vector I explained precisely. Every legged Heggard loop system of any homotopy 3 sphere M gives a span S2 link in 4th sphere with free fundamental group, not always meridian-based free group. Second is by smooth unknotting conjecture for an S2 link and smooth 4-dimensional Poincaré conjecture shows that every S2 link in S4 with free fundamental group is a ribbon link. Third step is by first step and the second step shows that the span torus knot of every knot K in any homotopy 3 sphere M is a ribbon torus knot in S4. Ribbon torus later I'll explain also. The fourth step, by third step, shows that every knot K in any homotopy 3 sphere M is a tangled sum of a proper arc system A star in a boundary disk color delta cross interval of a compact once punctured punctured manifold M0 of M and a proper arc system E star in the compact once punctured manifold M0 delta of M. It's a just a closure of M0 minus delta cross interval. Okay, such that the fundamental group of E star is a meridian-based free group. So A star and E star is different. A star is a fundamental group is unknown, but it's some boundary color in a boundary color, and E star is in a not in boundary color, but it's a meridian-based free group. A fundamental group is a meridian-based free group. So that's a different. Such a tangled sum every knot is my fourth step. Fifth step is by fourth step shows that every knot K in M is a 3-ball of M. So thus the key lemma is shown. Okay, so first explain Archin's spinning construction of a connected graph in a homotopy 3 sphere. Let M be a homotopy 3 sphere. Compact once punctured manifold of M is M0. That is a closure of M minus 3-ball B. Okay. And let S be the boundary sphere. The span manifold of M is a cross-oriented 4 manifold, Xn. That is M0 cross S1 union S cross D2. Okay. So this 4 manifold is a smooth homotopy 4 sphere by the Van Kampen theorem and a homological argument. Hence, Xm is diffeomorphic to the 4 sphere by smooth 4-dimensional Poincaré conjecture. A rect group with base point V is a union of K and omega of a knot K and an arc omega joining the base point V and a point of K. Okay? The arc omega is called a rect. A rect loop system with base point V is a union called gamma. Okay, it's a union of n rect loops Ki union omega I, okay, meeting only at the same base point V. So this picture is like such an example. The loop system of the rect loop system gamma is just the loop system of gamma. Okay, is just omitted the legs part. Okay, so let omega star is the union of legs omega I, and V star is just an intersection of K star loop system and omega star. So that V star is just a point set, set of points. Let be a regular neighborhood of omega star in M, taken as a 3-ball be used for M0. Okay. Okay. Deform the subgraph union intersection of gamma and B of gamma, so that the omega star, of course, omega star is in B, and omega star intersection with the boundary sphere S is just V and V star. Okay. Such a union, and K star and the intersection of K star and B is just K star and the boundary sphere S is just the arc set A dash star. It's arc set is a regular neighborhood arc system of V star in K star. Okay. So let A gamma is the union of AI, and sometimes denoted by A star. Okay. For a proper arc AI, it's a complement of AI dash in Ki. Okay. And A dot gamma is a boundary point, boundary set of point. The span S2 link of gamma is a S2 link S gamma in the fourth sphere. Okay, XM is now fourth sphere. Given by S gamma, A gamma cross S1 union A dot gamma cross D2. Okay, it's just a union of two spheres. Okay, so fundamental group lemma is just a van Kappa theorem only is proved. The inclusion M0 minus A gamma into Xm minus S gamma induces an isomorphism on fundamental group. Sending a meridian system of the proper arc system A gamma in M0 to a meridian system of S gamma in Xm. So now let homotopy 3 sphere M be given by a Hegardt splitting. So V and V dash is a handle body. Okay. Some union of Hegardt splitting. Passing along a Hegardt surface F is just a boundary sphere of V and V dash. For example, genus M. A spine of a handle body V of genus N is a legged loop system gamma in F in the Hegardt surface F with base point V, such that the inclusion from gamma to V induces an isomorphism on fundamental groups. A regular neighborhood V dot of gamma in F is a planar surface in F. By Hempel's book, okay, 3 mindful, okay. There is a diffeomorphism V dot cross interval. Okay, so just identified V is just a product of V dot cross interval. Okay, it's a 3-dimensional topology technique. And let gamma and gamma dash be spines of the handle body V and V dash in F with the same base point V, respectively. Legged Hegardt loop system in M is a legged loop system. Gamma is a union, okay? Union gamma gamma dash, union of gamma and gamma dash in M with base point V obtained by pushing gamma minus base point and gamma dash minus base point into the interior V interiors of V and V dash respectively. So union of gamma and gamma dash is some graph, okay? Legged loop system. Okay. So let S gamma, S dash gamma, and S gamma gamma dash be the span S link in Xm. Okay. Okay. So fundamental group lemma means okay. It's a fundamental group of xm minus s gamma and xm minus s gamma dash, a free group of rank n, and the fundamental group of xm minus s gamma gamma dash is a free group of rank 2n. Okay? But these free groups are not necessarily meridian-based free group, only free group. So given a proper arc system A star in M0, there is a regular loop system gamma is constructed with a proper arc system is just A star, A gamma equal to A star. Okay, so the span S2 link S gamma in XM is uniquely determined by the arc system A star, and thus also denoted by S A star. Okay? Fundamental group lemma implies I call arc deformation lemma. If the span S2 link S A star in XM is a trivial S2 link, then the proper arc system A star is in a boundary color S cross I of M0. Okay, this is because a fundamental group of M0 minus S star is a free group with meridian-based and three-dimensional topology argument gives this result. So next, ribbonness of an S2 link with a free fundamental group. So for the handle body of genus N is this boundary three disk sum, okay, of D4, and D4 is a four ball, okay, 4 disk, and N copies of the 4-dimensional solid torus S1 cross D3. Okay. By passing along a boundary 3 disk of S1 cross D3I away from, but technically away from 1 cross D3I, okay, and to a boundary 3 disk of D4 for all I. A regular loop system gamma D in the 4-dimensional handle body YD of genus N is standard if the regular loop system gamma D has the following two conditions. Maybe standard. It's just a loop system is consistent with the system S1 cross of the disk summand. Okay. S1 cross 1 I. Okay. And the base point V is in the 4 disk D4, and the legs omega I of gamma D do not meet the 3 disks 1 cross D3I. So note that the legs of gamma D are boundary relatively unique up to isotopes in gamma D. The 4D closed handle body of genus N is the double of the 4D handle body, 4-dimensional handle body YD of genus N. It's just the boundary of this two copies boundary, okay? Two copies pasting, canonical pasting, which is canonically identified with the following 4 manifolds. I call YS. It's the connect sum of S4 and the copy of S1 cross S3. Okay. Of course, S4 is the double of D4, and S1 cross S3I is the double of S1 cross D3I. Okay. And a regular loop system gamma with vertex V of the for the closed handle body YS of genus N is standard if it is V, the vertex relatively isotopic to a standard legged loop system, gamma D of YD in YS. A standard legged loop system of YS is denoted by gamma S. Homology force sphere is a smooth four manifold X with homology isomorphic to S4. Okay, four-dimensional closed homology handle body of genus N is also smooth four manifold Y with homology isomorphism with the homology of YS. Okay. For an S2 link L in a homology force sphere X, take a normal disk bundle L cross D2 in X and a 3-disk system D3L with boundary L. Okay. The transformation X into the four manifold Y is a union of closure of X minus L cross D2 and union D3 L cross S1. Okay, it's called the surgery of X along the S2 link L. Conversely, the transformation from Y into X is called the surgery of Y along the loop system L star, no, 0 star cross S1 by observing that D3L cross S1 is a regular neighborhood of 0 star cross S1 in Y. Okay. So surgery lemma is a Y, let Y be the four manifold obtained from a homology force sphere X by surgery along any component S2 link L. Then the four manifold Y is a four-dimensional closed homology handle body of genus N, such that the inclusion X minus L cross D2 into Y induces an isomorphism on fundamental group. This is just a general position argument only. Meridian system of S2 link L in X is a legged loop system gamma L in the closed complement of closure X minus L cross D2, okay, for a normal disk bundle L cross D2 in X, such that the loop system K gamma L is a loop system P star cross S1, okay, or a pointer system P star in L with 1.4 every component of L. By surgery lemma, the meridian system gamma L induces a legged loop system gamma in Y, such that the loop system K star represents a homological basis of the homology group, first homology group. And conversely, given any legged loop system gamma in Y, such that the loop system K gamma represents a homological basis of the first homology of Y, then the four manifold X obtained from Y by surgery along the loop system K gamma is the homology force sphere, and the legged loop system gamma induces a meridian system gamma L of the S link L in X obtained by surgery. Okay. Four-dimensional closed homotopy handle body of genus N is a 4D closed homology handle body Y of genus N, such that the fundamental group is a free group of rank N. Legged loop system gamma with base point V is in for the closed homotopy handle body Y of genus N is a basis. If the inclusion from gamma into Y induces an isomorphism on the fundamental group. Okay. For example, a standard legged loop system gamma S of the for the closed handle body YS is a basis. Let YS be the for the closed handle body of genus N and gamma S a standard legged loop system of YS with base point VS. The following classification lemma is a result of smooth unknotting conjecture for an S2 link and smooth for the four-dimensional Poincaré conjecture. So classification lemma for every four-dimensional closed homotopy handle body Y of genus N and every basis gamma in Y. There is an orientation preserving diffeomorphism F from Y to YS, such that F gamma equal to gamma S. Even any spin structures on Y and YS, the diffeomorphism F can be taken spin structure preserving. So that means the spin structure does not matter in Y, okay, in the manifold Y, okay. Surface link L in fourth sphere is a ribbon surface link. If L is equivalent to a surface link obtained from a trivial S2 link L0 in S4 by surgery along embedded one handles on L0. The following lemma is obtained, ribbon lemma. Any S2 link L in S4 with not necessarily meridian-based free fundamental group is a ribbon S2 link. Okay, outline of the proof of ribbon lemma is a construct disjoint multi-punctures three balls B star I in S4 such that the S2 link LB is just a union of the boundary sphere of B star I. Okay. Contains L and the sublink S2 sublink LB minus L is a trivial S2 sublink S2 link in S4. Okay. Then by definition, it's easy. The S2 link L is a ribbon link in this case. Okay. Ribbon S2 link in S4. So to construct this, okay, for this construction, use the four manifold Y obtained from S4 by surgery along L. It's a 4D closed handle body, four-dimensional closed handle body YS by surgery lemma and classification lemma. So let YI be the element of gamma in Y induced from a meridian system, gamma L of L in S4. Okay. And KI is a basis of the fundamental group of Y. Y is now YS, so such a base. But some base change is made. So to XY inverse of XY product of XY inverse and YI is in the commutator subgroup of Y. Okay. Of pi 1 Y of the free group of groups represented by YI are bound sum of parallel loops in a loop system representing a basis XY in Y. the multi-punctured three-ball B star I is obtained from the factor S3I of the disk summand SY1 cross S3I. Okay. With XY, it's just represented by S1 cross 1I. Okay. By removing the interiors of three-ball neighborhood of the intersection arcs of S3I and the band used for the band sums.
I don't see the conclusion. How do you get that it will be the ribbon?
It's just a B star I, okay? B star I just constructed of this one. B star I in Y, but it's just a surgery after surgery.
Okay.
Okay, it's B star I is just in XI, okay? In X, okay? In S4, okay? Okay. So B star I is in S4. Okay. Okay. This is only outline of this, and the main purpose is a proof of key lemma. Okay. So I need a Hegardt loop lemma. It's for any node K in any closed connected orientable three-manifold N. There is a Hegardt splitting, okay, V and V dash, okay, of N, such that the node K is equivalent to a component of the loop system K gamma of a spine of V in N. Okay. Okay, so let M be a homotopy three sphere, and gamma dash regged gamma dash is a regged Hegardt loop system of M for spine, for aiding a spine gamma dash of V dash. Okay. The fundamental loop of XM minus S gamma dash of the span S2 link, okay, S gamma dash, okay, in XM is a free group by free group lemma. So by ribbon lemma, S gamma dash is a ribbon S2 link. Any component of a ribbon S2 link in S4 is a ribbon S2 not in S4. So hence the following corollary is obtained. It's called not a spinning ribbon lemma. It's a span S2 knot SK of every knot in any homotopy three sphere M is a ribbon S2 knot in XM. So code diagram is a diagram sheet in S2. Consisting of a based loop system O. It's a trivial oriented link diagram, and a code system alpha joining the based loops, where in general intersection among the code permitted. Like this picture, it's a standard one. And from a code diagram, okay, in S2, ribbon surface link RC in S4 is constructed in a unique way. How to get it? Based loop, oriented based loop is just now it's in three space, okay, three sphere, and this based loop is just by using the three space, the color by coloring considering, and the loop is just make annulus and put on the annulus by disks. But usually two sphere is obtained, but usually bounding disks not unique in 3 space, but the Horibe-Yanagawa lemma it's a unique unique of the S2 link is uniquely specified L0, okay, and also attaching one handle it's just a thickening of the alpha I in 4 space, okay. So it's embedded one handle, and just the surgery it gives a ribbon surface link. Okay, it's just it's unique, and okay, it's a tube of one embedded one handle. Its uniqueness is Hosokawa and myself I made very old time. Okay, and the Horibe-Yanagawa lemma is in the first, also a very old time result. So there are yeah. So for code diagram, I made very many research, and okay. Now I need for a disk in S2 code diagram in delta. It's an intersection of C and delta. Okay, so C delta I denote a code diagram for a code diagram C such that circle boundary circle of delta does not meet the base loop system and meets the code system alpha transversely. Okay. So code lem. Okay. It's a let A star be oriented proper arc system in M0 obtained from oriented proper arc diagram D. Okay, D delta in a disk. This in a disk is in the boundary sphere S by an interior push. Okay. Then the span S2 link S A star in XM is a ribbon S2 link with a code diagram C delta in delta obtained from D delta by changing every crossing point as in the left, this picture, left side of this picture is into, okay, transforming into right, okay. So in code lemma, note that the D, okay, in code lemma, note that the D delta is recovered from C delta by taking the upper arc of every base loop, okay. So key lemma, it's just recall key lemma. For every knot in any homotopy 3 sphere M, there is a 3 ball in M containing the knot K. It's so let K be a non-trivial knot in M. A trivial knot case is trivial. So by not spinning ribbon lemma, the span S2 knot SK in XM is a ribbon S2 knot. So, but the span torus knot of K is just K cross S1 is just inclusion, okay, by is in M0 cross S1 and in M0 cross S1 union S1 S cross D2 is in XM, okay. So span torus knot. The span S2 knot in X is obtained from the span torus knot by two-handle surgery, and conversely, the span torus knot in X is obtained from SK, okay, span S2 knot SK by one-handle surgery. Okay. So by definition, TK is a ribbon torus knot and hence bound ribbon solid torus. We are in XM. ribbon torus knot is a torus with singularity is a ribbon singularity is just a meridian or is just a meridian or is just a intersection. Meridian disk is in just S. So it's just VR is the union of BI and HI 100 HI for disjoint 3-ball BI in X and embedded disjoint 100 system XI denoted by H star on the two-sphere system boundary of BI in X such that the HI span the two-sphere boundary BI and okay, all this case is just index is just a regular boundary BI and the boundary of BI plus 1 for every I cyclically. Also Bn plus 1 I call is called B1. Okay, and every 3-ball BI meet transversely H star with just a meridian disk of some 100 of H star embedded in the interior of BI. It's just a ribbon singularity. Okay. Since the knot K is not trivial in M0, and there is a canonical isomorphism from M0 minus K into Xm minus Tk by Van Campbell-Serran, the longitude of K in M0 represent an infinite order element in the fundamental group of Xm minus Tk, which implies the meridian group of VR is a uniquely determined group in Tk up to ISTPs of Tk. Fix an orientation of the knot K. Then the construction of Tk determines uniquely the meridian disk orientation of the ribbon solid torus VR. The ribbon solid torus VR determines uniquely a disjoint oriented meridian disk system Di in VR that deformed from the 3-ball system VR so that the knot can meet the disk Di with just one boundary orientation coherently and just one interior point transversely, and the union of K star, K D star is a K and the D star. Okay, union is called the disk code system. Recover VR uniquely by cycling K and Di. Okay, situation is like this picture. Observation is the disk system Di is isotypically deformed in M0 by an isotopy of Xm, keeping K fixed so that the disk code system K D star is in M. How to get it's just the arc from the intersection interior intersection point to the boundary of Di. It's just arc, and it's just such an arc is in general position. It's into M0. Okay? Deformed into M0. It's a main idea of this one. Anyway, so the disk code system is in M0. K D star. Okay? So K star be the graph in M0 obtained from the disk code system KD by shrinking every disk Di into a 4-degree vertex for every I, and the taking a maximal tree tau K not K, so K cross, okay, of K cross. One find the disk delta in M0 containing the maximal tree. So EI be the arc system of the complement of tau K star, okay, where the number n plus 1 is uniquely determined by the Euler characteristic. The disk code system K D star delta is just removing the E star. Okay, give the code diagram. delta in the disk delta with base point, the best loop system, or so that the two arcs of K on the disk for every I are drawn is like that. Okay. AI be the arc system of the complement of E star. Okay. By forgetting the disk or the best loop in the figure, the disk code system K D star or the code diagram C delta changing into a proper arc diagram. The delta of the arc system AI in the disk. Deform the disk delta into the two-sphere S so that color delta cross interval of delta in M0 is just identified with a into belongs to a boundary color of S cross I, okay, interval. The arcs in this case, so the arc system is realized as proper arc system in the color delta cross I by an interior push of the arc diagram, the delta by code lemma. The span S2 link is in XM of the arc system AI in M0 is given by the code system C delta in delta constructed from the arc diagram given this code system K delta K D star delta in delta cross I. Okay. X dash be the span force field of M on the once punctured manifold M0 delta. That is just removed from M0 from delta cross 01. Okay. And S dash is the boundary sphere. Okay. The arc system E star is a proper arc system in M0 delta. The ribbon solid torus bound the span solid span torus knot can be considered as a thickening of the disk code system K D star in M0 containing the disk code system K D star delta. Okay. This means span S2 link SE star in X dash M bounds disjoint 3 balls in VR and is a trivial S2 link in the force field X dash M. By arc deformation lemma, the proper arc system is EI is a boundary color S dash cross I of the once punctured manifold M0 delta. Okay. For small disk D dash in S dash minus delta cross 1, okay, such that the D dash cross I does not meet the arc system EI E star, okay, EI. The union, okay, closure S dash minus D dash cross I union delta cross I. Okay, is a 3 ball in M0 containing the knot K. This means there is a 3 ball in M0 containing the knot K. This completes the proof of key lemma. Thank you for your attention. Okay. Just finished.
So I see there is a question in the chat line.
Sorry?
There is a question in the chat line, as I see.
Yeah, about the ribbon disk. Your talk about the ribbon disk is your work related to the Fox. No, I don't. No. It's a different, very different problem. Yes. Yeah. This is yes. Yeah, it's need some other things. Yes.
Excuse me, I have another conjecture. So,
Yeah.
so you prove that some manifolds are actually standard for spheres, right?
Yes.
Standards, yeah. And what if we try to puncture all the 4 spheres and try to carry all your construction? We know that there are 4 exotic 4 balls. What would be wrong if we try to do the same with balls, not spheres?
Sorry.
We know. Well, we know that
removing the removing 4 ball removing 4 ball. You mean?
I mean. So it's very well known that R4 has lots of exotic structures, and there are lots of compacta which cannot be. There are lots of things which cannot be packaged into a ball. In R4. So if we try just to puncture your proof and try to do everything.
Punctured, but my proof is compactness is very important. Compactness.
And where is it?
S4 minus 3, not S4 minus 3 4 ball. Okay, it's that closure. Okay, closure is I only consider the closure of S4 minus B4. Okay, closure. So not it's always compact manifold, compact topology. Okay. So never open for manifold. In my case, I consider.
Okay. Thank you.
Are there any other questions? No. So then let us thank the speaker